Howdy folks, howdy. Sean Brock here with you with, this would be the second vintage Gibson product that I've featured on the channel. We had a 1938, I believe it was, Ray Whitley Recording King, which was a Gibson product, and now we got this one, which is a 1953 J50, almost a 70-year-old specimen right here. And I'm doing this for Dale Owen, Dale Showstoppers on Reverb. Check him out on the Mandolin Cafe. He has this and just a whole warehouse full of guitars. He's got some nice vintage stuff, some nice new stuff, and you can check out Dale's Showstoppers. You can see the description box. You can contact him directly. We'll have his info right there if you've got any interest in this guitar. And this is one that's made me take a tremendous amount of backwater, and I think by playing it you'll see exactly where I'm coming from. But I've always been kind of in that Martin style camp, other than Les Pauls or a Flying V or SGs and other electric products. I've personally never owned and did not have much of a desire to own a Gibson acoustic guitar. And Dale said, "Hey, I'm sending you a Gibson and another Gibson style. I want you to do videos for me." And I said, "You know, man, I'm not really your guy. I'm pretty prejudiced against Gibson acoustic guitars. They've just never, they're sort of like soup beans. I've never got into soup beans. Just ain't my thing." But I got this thing out, and I was like, yeah, okay, all right, 1953 J50, whatever. And I played this thing, and I said, "You got to be kidding me." I called Dale up on the phone. He said, "How's that guitar sound to you?" And I said, "You know, this is by far the best sounding, for my liking, the best sounding Gibson product that I have ever played." And we'll play through some stuff, give you an idea. We'll do, some bluegrass stuff, because this thing will excel at bluegrass, and a few other kind of Americana and acoustic styles. Let's get her started. A little bit of rhythm. This thing has got a huge voice. Listen to the E string. Hey. This thing, the E string on it, I could just sit here and do that all day. You don't want to hear that. It has got it. Anything you want to do. It has got it. big and bold tone. And you know what? I have not even put a capo on this. So venture down this road with me. We'll do a little bit of the blind, leading the blind on this, and I'll lead you astray. And afterward, we'll get into my opinions for what they're not worth. Got it, doesn't it? Move on up to B flat for you. Got the dynamic range here. I'm gonna test this out. Try to get this through. YouTube compresses things a little bit, as we all know, but like I said, I mean, it might thud out for all I know. I've not put a capo on it. Beautiful, man. That is just beautiful to me. Other than my playing, of course. Move it up to the 5th fret. Watch when I move my hand here. striking this chord. Really sweet spot right there. Awesome guitar. It has got it just about anywhere you want to take it, it seems like to me. Fingers are tied up in knots. I did a long gig last night. So anyhow, this is a 1953 J50 Gibson, and you should have had some pictures come up earlier. I mean, it's a 70-year-old guitar. It's got very honest play wear on it. I'm not sure the pick guard on this, I guess, was replaced. And you can see kind of around the sound hole there, around the pick guard, you see some play wear, but man, it's honest. It's very honest play wear. People spend extra money to get a guitar relict to try to get this. On the sides, you do see, kind of a little bit of kind of an orange peel here and there. This is honest stuff, Something happens over time with the lacquer. And to me personally, take a look at the back. To me personally, I really, really like this kind of stuff. I like stuff that has some age to it, but has not been abused. And this is a good example of that. And there's not been a strap button, or there isn't a strap button on here. 1/11/16 at the nut, and this is not an overly thin neck. This is not the Gibson baseball bat style neck. They kind of got out of that, I guess. But this is a very, very playable neck. I've said it before. I kind of prefer 1 3/4. I don't have any trouble at all with this. It's not overly thick, but it's not like a Taylor neck or something like that where they're very, very thin, low profile. It's not uncomfortable. If you're 1 3/4 type of person, this is not an uncomfortable neck to play. The frets are in extremely good condition. The playability of this guitar is extremely good. It's really a pleasure. There's nowhere. There's nothing. Where I'm saying ouch. It plays really nice. I'm not a very educated person on Gibson. Like I said, this is 1/11/16. And I'm not educated on the history of this. The nut work looks very, very clean. The strings aren't buried. And looking at the frets, they're very clean. So it's safe to assume that it's been well taken care of. There's a lot of saddle in it. It's not the neck set is not anything odd to me, but there's saddle here, and the string height off the body looks good. And man, the top looks nice. It's aged out good. You don't get that color just overnight without putting toner on it or something. And I think the sound speaks for itself. Strong wherever you want to play it. I'm really trying to illustrate to you. Moving your hand a fraction makes a big difference on this guitar. That tells me that this guitar has been played a lot, which is what you want. Some guitars that are brand new, you can open them up and sit and play them, and you play them back here, and you think, oh yeah, man, that sounds great. Then you try to get subtle, and you get over the sound hole, and they don't have anything. It's because the guitar has not been played a lot. It's simply, if you put your hand at various spots on the top, if you strum a chord and you feel around on the top, you can tell if guitar has been played over the sound hole or at the leading edge. This guitar has been played a lot and been appreciated, and that's a beautiful thing. Anyway, enough about me and my thoughts on this. If you're interested in it, check out the description box. Contact Dale Owen. He can fill you in a little better on the history and things like that than I can. I'm not a vintage expert by any means, and never will be. But this is absolutely a wonderful sounding guitar, and if you're into J50s, even if you're not, man, this is a powerhouse of an instrument. It's worth the money just for that E string. Anyhow, 1953 J50. Sean Brock here with you, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe, like, share if you get anything out of hearing these things played. I appreciate it, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.